Reddit former hospital cleaner, I need help. I used to work night shifts cleaning an old hospital. Most of the building was empty. A newer, modern hospital had opened in town. The patients left behind were mostly old, terminal, and waiting for their last days. But there was one wing no one touched. Hall 7. The staff that had been working there longer than I had told me stories about Hall 7. We rarely had to go there, except when we had to get certain supplies. As I was the cleaner, when my supplies ran out, Hall 7 was the place I had to go to refill. I usually avoided it as much as I could, but tonight I had no choice. My supplies needed a refill, so I went. The stories the staff had told me screamed loudly in my head every time I went for a supply run, so it did tonight as well. The stories of the old man that was hospitalized for a tumor as big as a basketball. His stomach had ballooned so far it looked ready to split, skin stretched thin and glossy, purple veins crawling across it like worms. Nurses whispered it was like watching a pregnant man, except the child inside was nothing but rot. One night, the man rang the bell, but the new nurse working that night was so disgusted and afraid of the look of his stretched tummy that she ignored him. He rang and rang, the bell echoing down the hall, until the nurse covered her ears. She couldn't bring herself to look at him. After an hour, the bell went silent. The hospital remained quiet until the nurse clocked out and went home, not checking in on the poor patient all night. The morning came, and so did the new staff that clocked in. A new nurse went to check on the man, and to her horror, the man wasn't laying in his bed. She found him on the floor. His abdomen was a ragged pit, flesh peeled back like wet wallpaper, the edges glistening with blood and pus. In his right hand, the scalpel. In the other, the tumor. The tumor was slick, pale, threaded with veins that pulsed weakly as if alive. It was round, obscene, a perfect parody of life. He grinned at the nurse, lifted it high, and slammed it to the floor.